going, guys? So today we are at the 2017 North American International Auto Show, and I wanted to go more in depth on the Audi display because they did such a good job today and came out with three very, very cool new vehicles. Behind me is the Audi Q8 Concept, which has gotten so much attention that it's an hour past the press conference and people are still swarming it. But before we get to the star of the show, let's talk about the new Sq5 as well as the A5 and S5 cabriolet. So this is the all-new Audi Sq5. Like their newer models, it's much more angular than before. The new Sq5 is powered by the same engine that is in the S5 cabriolet over there, which is a turbocharged V6 producing 354 horsepower. Finally, this badge V6T actually makes sense, and it doesn't have a supercharger with a T emblem on it. Audi is really highlighting their quilted leather in this auto show. Beautiful contrasted red stitching like the exterior. Let's go ahead and hop on in the interior. It is very roomy in here. I am a bit confused about some of the quality differences between different parts of the car. So these seats are incredibly beautiful, comfortable, awesome leather. Then we've got this weird plastic rubber style dash that just doesn't look up to par of a vehicle that's this expensive. This looks cheap to me. We do have something interesting. It is somewhat of a carbon fiber looking trim piece, but it's got red accents in it to match the exterior. It's pretty cool. We've got an easy to use MMI system that is controlled via this turnstile knob here. We've also got a touchpad, which can be used for pretty much nothing. Most likely owners will never use that. We've got steering wheel mounted paddles because the Sq5 actually is a really good handling vehicle for a small SUV. Behind me is the new S5 cabriolet. It's slightly redesigned. We've got a much sharper front end, which I'm not actually a huge fan of, but the rear end has been improved in a very, very nice way. Audi has been doing exceptionally well with their interiors lately. Lovely quilted leather seats, nice carbon fiber trim, and a fully digital instrument cluster. Sitting in the back of the S5 cabriolet, and there's actually a good amount of room. Obviously, with the top down, you've got infinite headroom. But I placed the seat, the passenger seat, exactly the way I would sit, comfortably in it, and sat behind it, and check this out. I actually do have several inches of legroom still, and a decent amount of shoulder room as well. A lot of times the seating position in the back of convertibles is a little bit too upright, but with this adjustable headrest, you can actually sit pretty comfortably. Of course, one of the big new differences of the 2018 Audi S5 is the engine. We don't have a supercharger anymore. Now it is replaced with a 3-liter single turbo, however it is twin scroll, turbocharger. It makes 354 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, and brings the weight a little bit down from the supercharger. We've also got more usage of aluminum, bringing the weight down as well. Behind me is the Audi Q8 Concept, and the good news is the president of North America is saying that the concept might actually come to reality. This is Audi's take at the ultra-luxury SUV market that Bentley is involved with the Bentayga, Maserati Levante, and they've done an incredible job with the concept. Obviously, there's going to be some changes with the production model. The odds of having 23-inch wheels is probably pretty low. The headlights don't look like they comply to regulation, as well as a super cool, if they can pull this off, that'd be incredible, touch-sensitive door unlocking system. They don't even have door handles, but I could see that being tricky to implement. But overall, I'm incredibly impressed with the way this looks. This color is called Bombay Blue, and it is absolutely stunning. Massive front grille, looks a little bit Maserati Levante-ish, but I love it. Look at those headlights. Awesome 23-inch wheels. As I mentioned, there are no door handles. I'm sure there's some type of mechanism where you press there, but don't want to get yelled at. Look at the taillights, one continuous piece.
I love the Bombay blue color. It's my favorite color for this car. The Q8 Concept is an impressive full-size SUV. You'll hardly find a car that is more luxurious. This show car combines the emotional elegance of a coupe with all the advantages of an SUV. A brand new head-up display that blends the virtual world into the real world. And a new user interface with large touch screens. Our first series model with this technology will be the new A8.
So there you have it. There's our coverage of 2018 Audi reveals at the Detroit International Auto Show. We'll be answering every question you have about these three vehicles. I'm sure most of them will be about the Audi Q8 on our Instagram at Vehicle Virgins, so make sure to follow there, leave a comment, and we'll try to answer it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse our channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.